Happy Friday, everyone. Yes, I am wearing the same thing as the last week, and that's because I record them on the same day. Yes, that's what I'm going to start doing. Pick a day to film the videos for the week or for a couple of weeks. So I'll be wearing the same thing. I find it easier. I'm a little jittery. I had a big cup of coffee and it hit me really hard today. So let's get to it. As you can tell, the title, these are another 5 urban legends across the US, part 2. I really hope you guys are enjoying my paranormal videos because I enjoy making them. I enjoy doing the research for these videos. I really do. So I have my notes. I have my earbud in because I am listening to music because this house is quiet because I'm no longer filming upstairs. I'm filming downstairs in my guest room, away from the screaming of Junior while playing video games, especially now that he got a VR for Christmas. Well, he got money for Christmas from his Nino, godfather for those who don't know, and he decided to buy himself a VR set. He got the Oculus 2 or whatever it's called. So anyways, we are going to start with Arizona, which is number 1, Skinwalkers. Now, this urban legend is very similar to what happens up in the Skinwalker Ranch over in Utah. It's very similar to that, but in this case, I think the story comes from Native Americans, or there are root from Native Americans. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. With urban legends, you never know what is true, what is not, what is inspired by, what is not inspired by. So again, I can be wrong. But this happens in the deserts of Arizona. There is a road, I guess, that seems normal, but it's not. Apparently your drive through there is the most uneasy experience you can have. And people don't like driving through there, especially at night. That's when all of the activity happens, according to stories that I've read. A skinwalker, according to the story from for this particular one, it is a shape-shifting creature who is half human. Now, no one knows exactly what they are. People have said, just like in Utah, that there are aliens who take form of someone you know and love or hate. It doesn't matter. As long as you know that person, it, I guess, decides to become that person to trick you and to pretty much taking your life at the end by gaining your trust. Now, according to Native Americans, skinwalkers are evil. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Who knows? But I don't think I ever want to see one or hear one, because from what stories that I've heard, if you hear someone calling your name, or let's say a woman screaming for help, or even a child crying in a distance, that you shouldn't go after it because it could be a skinwalker or even a demon, or both for that matter. But like I said, they're stories. Who knows if they're true? I do believe in the paranormal, obviously. Why I do these videos. I've been invested about the paranormal since I was a kid, since I had my own experiences as a kid, and it just grew. So whether skinwalkers are real or not, I don't think I want to come across one, or hear one for that matter. That sounds scary. So I'm just gonna walk the other way If it's an actual human asking for help, then I am sorry, but I'm not gonna risk it. Unless I physically see you where you're at and you're asking for help. But if I don't see the person crying for help, I am not going after it. I'm just gonna walk away and call 911. Let them handle it, because I am not going to. And I am not sorry for that. I'm not gonna risk my life unless I see the person crying for help right in front of me or a few feet away from me, or even an image, because I wear glasses because I'm nearsighted. But if I can't see you, I'm not. Anyways, to the next state, number 2. We are going with Colorado, and it is called Riverdale Road near Thornton, Colorado. And it's said that for 11 horrifying miles, you might experience paranormal. You might. Who knows? But it is said that only brave people can go through this road or drive through this road. I don't know. But it's called the Gate to Hell. Like, that's literally the name of the road, the nickname. Devil's Gate. Or to hell. It is said that you can see a phantom Camaro riding up and down the road for no reason. It is also said that you can see the skeletons of a building that burned down and the people in the house passed away. No one knows how this house burned down or how many people actually died. They just know that it burned down, and you can see the people right outside just hanging out, living life right in front of the house. The people that live there, you can still see them just living life, enjoying life to the fullest. And it's said that you can see a woman dressed in white walking by the road, accompanied by other spirits who are said to be slaves. Who knows? I wouldn't want to drive by there if it really is the gates to hell. But maybe, I don't know, that's a hard one. I mean, I would like to possibly experience it, but at the same time I wouldn't, because what if it is the gate to hell? But then again, if it really is the gate of hell, would I be able to get out if I go in? Or if I drive through, would I end up in a different dimension? Do you live near this road? If so, have you experienced anything? Have you heard any stories about this road? Is there really a phantom Camaro driving up and down the road? I don't know. It's said that there's many experiences happening there, and it's also said that there's a lot of UFO activity around the area. Who knows? Number 3, not 4, 3. We take it back, or take it to the state of Indiana, and the story is called Diana of the Dunes. It is said that along the shores of Lake Michigan, visitors and fishermen and even people who are swimming have reported seeing a woman completely nude floating in the lake and then disappearing, and later seeing that same woman walking up and down the shoreline. The woman was real. Her name was Diana, and she did live in a small little cabin by the lake. No one knows how she disappeared, when she died. They know how she died. She died of kidney failure. But no one knows when she passed away. They just know they found her body. And it said that you can still see her walking around the property or the area and swimming in the water. Have you seen a woman swimming and floating around Lake Michigan? If so, please go ahead and let me down below. Number 4, we take it to Kentucky. And this one is crazy because you don't hear much of this happening in the early 1900s. Before then, yes, you hear back from the witch trials and all, but not in the early 1900s. This story goes back to 1906 when a girl and her mother were accused of witchcraft and were executed for that. The mother's body was buried in an undisclosed area, but Mary Evelyn Ford was buried in a steel casket, and a steel interlocking fence was built around her grave so she won't escape. It is said to this day you can hear banging on the casket because she is trying to get out. It's like the stories that I've read from back in the day where people were buried with the stake in their mouth or their hearts removed, and a steel cage was built on top of the grave so these vampires wouldn't escape. Is that where the people from this time got the idea for witches as well? Like, what made them believe that this girl and her mother were witches? What do they do? There's not much information that I found about this story, but I mean, who knows? It looks like they got the idea of burying people in steel caskets and building steel cages around them from the time when they were executing vampires. It kind of sounds like the same idea to me. But I mean, who knows? People still hear. And they also see like fingerprints all over the grave. So it's weird. Is she really trying to escape? Is she still in there trapped? Is there a way we can exhume the body to see if she's actually in there? I want to know. Like, I really, really want to know. And I also want to know what she did that made them think that she was a witch. But the next one is the most disturbing one, at least to me, because of the way it happened. And we take it to the state of Nebraska. And I am referring to a road by the name of Seven Sisters Road. This happened in the early 1900s. Legend has it that a gentleman who lived with his parents and 7 sisters got in a huge fight with the parents. And it escalated. He decided to force his sisters into a nearby tree. And one by one, he hung them. To this day, people claim to hear the women cry for help because their brother murdered them. So these spirits are restless. They want justice. What happened to the brother? Who knows? What did the parents do? Who knows? Is the story real? Who knows? But it's disturbing knowing that a brother who got in a fight with his parents got so angry that he had to execute his siblings. Because that's pretty much what he did. He executed them. That's pretty disturbing to me. I don't know about you, but I will be researching these stories again in depth and possibly give them their own story or video this one will be one of them, actually, because I really want to know more about this particular one. And I also want to know about Mary Evelyn. I'm going to. And from last week's video, I want to know more about Turnbull Canyon and more about Lake Lanier. And see if I can find more about the Italian Bride in Illinois. For sure those are gonna get more research and possibly a video of their own. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. If so, go ahead, please subscribe. Click on the bell to get notifications to videos that I upload every week. If you want paranormal, it will be every Friday. If you want makeup, every Monday. And maybe a vlog in the middle. Like a weekly vlog. Not daily. I tried that. Didn't work. I live a boring life. All I do is clean and take care of my kids, and when they're in school, I am teaching my kids because I homeschool. So, I had too much coffee. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying my content. Go ahead, please subscribe. I also have my socials down below for you guys, so you can follow me. My Facebook page, not my private account. I also have my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Twitter down below for you guys. So please follow along so you can be updated to what I do in my life. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Bye.